Let me hit you with 3 quick questions. Who are you when you're alone? A man in control or a prisoner of hidden habits? What will you gain if you stay until the end? The exact steps to rebuild your confidence, restore your performance, and take back your sex life. And what do you lose if you click away now? The answers that could explain why your erections keep failing when you least expect it. Gentlemen, be careful, because this might just be the most important video you've ever watched about your health. Some of these tips almost no one dares to talk about publicly. But today, I'll reveal them all. Are you doing it wrong? Masturbation is one of the healthiest things you can do for your sex life. It releases endorphins, reduces stress, improves your sleep, and even lowers the risk of prostate cancer. But here's the shocking truth. If you've been doing it the wrong way, 3 simple mistakes might secretly be the reason you're struggling with weak erections, premature ejaculation, or lack of control in the bedroom. And today, I'm not just going to expose those mistakes. I'll give you the practical fixes you can use starting tonight to rebuild stamina, confidence, and rock-hard performance. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how to turn masturbation into a training ground for better sex. And I'll even reveal a natural 7-second remedy that experts say restores youthful erections. Let's set the record straight right from the beginning. Masturbation itself is not harmful. In fact, studies published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times per month had a 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated less frequently. Other research from Harvard Medical School has shown that regular ejaculation can improve prostate health, reduce stress, and support better sleep by balancing dopamine and prolactin levels. So yes, it's healthy, but only when you do it the right way. Because masturbation isn't just release, it's training. And the way you train is exactly how your brain and body perform during real sex. The science, why it matters. Your brain is an incredible learning machine. Through a process called neuroplasticity, it adapts to whatever patterns you repeat most often. Every time you masturbate, you are literally teaching your nervous system how to respond to arousal, touch, and orgasm. Think of it like the gym. Bad form builds weakness and risk of injury. Good form builds strength, stability, and control. Do masturbation wrong, and you condition yourself for premature ejaculation, weak erections, or difficulty enjoying intimacy with a partner. Do it right, and you build stamina, confidence, and long-term sexual health. Now let's break down the 3 biggest mistakes men make and how to fix them. Mistake Dark 1. The sprint. This is the most common one, racing to the finish line. Maybe you're worried about being interrupted. Maybe you've developed a quick-release habit as a teenager. Or maybe it's just become a routine, 2 minutes, done, and on with your day. The problem? You're training your body to finish fast. Your brain learns. Arousal equals speed. John, 28, spent years hiding from roommates and rushing his sessions. When he finally got into a serious relationship, his body followed its training. It was always over in minutes. That frustration created anxiety, which only made his erections weaker over time. Research from the International Journal of Impotence Research shows that men with lifelong premature ejaculation often developed habits of rapid masturbation in adolescence, reinforcing a pattern that carried into adulthood. Treat it like a marathon. Practice edging, staying close to climax without finishing. Studies show that edging strengthens pelvic floor muscles, improves blood flow, and gives men significantly more control. Dedicate private, unrushed time. Focus on your breathing. Ride the waves of arousal instead of sprinting to the end. Result: more stamina, more control, and fewer performance issues with your partner. And if you think this first mistake is common, wait until you hear the second one. It's quietly destroying intimacy for millions of men. Mistake number 2. Relying on porn. Porn is like junk food for your sexual brain. Sure, it's stimulating in the moment, but it provides zero long-term nutrition. In fact, over time, it damages your natural ability to get aroused. Here's why. Your brain adapts. The more porn you consume, the more extreme, novel, or shocking the content has to be to give you the same arousal. It's the exact same tolerance effect we see with addictive drugs. Mark, 42, confessed that he couldn't get aroused with his wife anymore. Real intimacy felt weak and boring. Only porn did the trick. That's porn-induced erectile dysfunction, a growing issue worldwide. What science says, a landmark study from Cambridge University used brain scans to compare heavy porn users with control groups. The results? Porn addicts had significantly reduced activity in the brain's reward centers, meaning their sensitivity to normal sexual cues was blunted. Fix, detox, cut back on video porn, use imagination, past experiences, or even erotic audio. At first it feels harder, but within weeks your brain rewires, sensitivity returns, erections strengthen, intimacy feels exciting again. Result? Real sex becomes satisfying again, not overshadowed by unrealistic screen fantasies. But even if you avoid porn, there's still one mistake left, the silent killer that most men don't even realize they're making. Mistake number 3. Monotony. The death grip. This happens when you masturbate the same way every single time. Same hand, same grip, same speed, same position. Your body becomes conditioned to only respond to one narrow type of stimulation. So when your partner touches you, it feels weak, unfamiliar, or unsatisfying. Real-life example. Paul, 60, had decades of one routine. When his partner touched him, it didn't register. His erections faded because his body had learned, only this exact grip works. Medical evidence. Urologists have documented cases where repetitive death grip habits reduced penile sensitivity, making natural arousal increasingly difficult. Over time, this can contribute to erectile dysfunction. Fix. Add variety. Switch hands. Use lubricant. Change positions. Experiment with different rhythms. By doing this, you retrain your nervous system to enjoy a wider range of sensations. That flexibility makes real partnered sex natural, pleasurable, and reliable again. Result: erections stay stronger, intimacy feels fulfilling, and your body no longer depends on one narrow pattern. If this is making sense so far, hit that like button. It really helps support the channel. And if you want more science-backed, no BS tips for men's sexual health, subscribe now and turn on the bell, because I drop new content every week that can truly change your life. Now, let's go even deeper, because fixing these 3 mistakes can transform your sex life, but there's an even more powerful trigger that decides whether your erections stay strong or fail when you need them most. Beyond habits, performance depends on biology. Blood flow. Erections rely on the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, to release nitric oxide. If that tissue is damaged by poor lifestyle, erections weaken. Testosterone. Low levels reduce libido, energy, and erection quality. Pelvic floor strength. Weak muscles. Weak erections. Strong muscles. Stronger, longer-lasting erections. Studies to support. A British trial showed that men who practiced pelvic floor, Kegel, exercises improved erection hardness by up to 40% in 3 months. Research from the Journal of Sexual Medicine confirms that men with higher cardiovascular fitness have lower rates of ED. And this is where the buzz around a natural 7-second home remedy comes in, a technique that targets the endothelial lining of blood vessels, restoring youthful blood flow without pills or risky devices. Let's summarize the key takeaways. Slow down. Train your body for control and stamina. Ditch porn. Rewire your brain for real intimacy. Add variety. Retrain your nervous system for flexibility. Bonus tip: practice with condoms during solo training. Get used to them now so they don't cause anxiety or sensitivity problems later. And don't forget pelvic floor training. Simple Kegels 3 times a day can drastically improve erection strength. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It tells YouTube to show it to more men who need this advice. Subscribe for more straightforward, science-based strategies to improve your sexual health and confidence. And I want to hear from you. Which mistake hit closest to home for you? Drop your answer in the comments. No judgment here, just honest conversation. Now, you know the 3 masturbation mistakes that kill erections and how to fix them. But remember, there's an even deeper hidden trigger that decides whether your erections stay strong or collapse. I reveal it all in the next video, right here on the channel. Click it now because it connects directly to what you just learned, and it could be the missing piece you've been searching for. Now you know the 3 masturbation mistakes silently destroying erections, and the exact fixes that put you back in control. You clicked the right video because this wasn't vague theory. It was real science, practical solutions, and proof that your sex life can change starting tonight. But here's the catch most men still don't realize. Even if you fix these habits, there's a hidden biological trigger that decides whether your erections stay rock solid or collapse when you need them most. That's exactly what I uncover in the next video on this channel. Don't miss it. It connects directly to everything you've just learned, and it could be the missing piece you've been searching for.